Hello, my name is Pratiksha Manglekar and welcome to today's session on dialogue writing. This is the second part of the video on dialogue writing. In the first part, we have discussed what dialogue writing is and what are the key elements of dialogue writing. We also discussed the important concept of language functions and what are the different language functions. If you haven't already watched that, please watch that video first, the part 1 video first, and then move on to the part 2. Because in this part, the part 2, we are majorly discussing one particular example, and at the end I also have other examples for you, but one of it we will solve in detail. So we have already seen this example at the end of the previous session. Prema wants to enroll for a journalism course. She calls the Department of Journalism at National University. A staff member answers the phone. So the conversation is between two people. Clearly, they have told you this in the question itself. A staff member is going to answer the phone, and Prema is, someone new. She is not aware of who this person is. Correct? Clearly, first of all, we need to such kind of questions can come first of all for your exams. Okay, it could either be this way, where they have mentioned each and every dialogue, where, for example, staff member says good morning, Department of Journalism, and then Prema, it's Prema's dialogue, something she has to say. What she has to say, she has to introduce and inquire about the courses. So in certain dialogues, they can mention this in the brackets. The language functions are mentioned in the brackets, what is required for you to do. But there can be questions where they will only give you that particular first statement. Say Prema wants to enroll for a journalism course. She calls the Department of Journalism at National University. A staff member answers the phone. Write a dialogue based on this situation. Write appropriate dialogues. They can simply tell you this and give you this is asked for 4 marks or say for 5 marks. So depending on that, you need to write. So here it is quite elaborate. These dialogues are better to write because they are already guiding you. So let us look at the question first. Staff member says good morning, Department of Journalism. Prema is going to introduce and inquire about the courses. Staff member says we offer 2 courses, Bachelor of Communication BCJ and Masters of Communication MCJ. Prema is going to request to know about the durations of the course, say 1 year, 2 year. Staff member says BCJ is a 3-year course, MCJ is a 2-year course. Prema is going to inquire about the selection process. So staff member will say there will be a written test and an interview. So Prema, she has found out all the information now. She is going to express her gratitude. Alright, so we'll solve this. But now what is important for us as students, we need to see what is the solution also. Say for example, when Prema is going to introduce and inquire about courses, you see the solution is already mentioned there. We offer 2 courses, Bachelor of Communication. So depending on what is given to you, you are supposed to write your dialogues. Okay, you need to think about that also. Alright, the solutions are all given in red. Staff member, good morning, Department of Journalism. We don't know whether this person is a sir or madam. What we need to do in such situations is assume one gender. Okay, Prema cannot say Prema is talking on the phone. Prema cannot say thank you sir or madam. Okay, or hello sir or madam. Correct. When the person says good morning, Department of Journalism, quite obviously she will get to know whether it is sir or madam. So hello, I am Prema from Mysuru. I would like to know about the journalism courses at your university. See how sweetly she is talking. She is introducing herself and she is being very polite while speaking. Being polite is a very important habit that we should all have, and it should also reflect in our dialogue writing. Staff member, we offer 2 courses, Bachelor of Communication and Masters of Communication. Prema, All right, may I know about the duration of both these courses? Okay, may I, you see, she's requesting. That tone tells you a lot. BCJ is a 3-year course and MCJ is a 2-year course. Prema, what is the selection procedure, sir? Here we have assumed a gender. Okay, I have assumed it as sir, or say Prema has assumed it as sir. If she hears a woman's voice, she is going to say madam. Please do not say sir or madam. Okay, that is highly inappropriate because they are on a telephonic conversation. Had it been a letter that went to say a staff member, you don't know, in that case you can write sir or madam where you really don't know. A lot of students also they know who their college principal is, correct? Say it's a male or say it's a female, still they write respected sir or madam as though they don't know, they are unaware, correct? So when you know the gender, this is a very rude sign to write sir or madam when you know their gender, correct? All right, so what is the selection procedure, sir? There will be a written test and an interview. So Prema, at the end, she's going to express gratitude. That is the end of the conversation. Thank you for the detailed information, sir. Right? This is how you write a complete dialogue. Now, students who are who are expecting such questions in examinations, this is really important for you. Now, say the dialogue writing is given to you for 4 marks. How do you divide these marks? First, for 1 mark, normally you write these 2 things. Okay, what I have highlighted in the dialogue, you can see that flower bracket, the statement that is said and the response that is given. Okay, that is considered for 1 mark. Okay, I hope you understood. So this particular question can be asked for 1, 2, 3 and 4 marks, for example. Alright, normally what you say and the response that is given is for 1 mark. Please remember this. Alright, so here are certain situations that I mentioned to you, formal and informal situations, and you can spend some time to think about what kind of dialogues will you write. Maybe you can choose your favorite one and mention them in the comments so that I get to know that you have understood. Alright, see, for example, you need 3 days leave for your health checkup. Request your boss for permission to take leave. Say this is asked for 4 marks. You will write minimum 8 dialogues. Okay, where one is the statement, other is the response. So you need to assume that you are the boss as well as you are the employee. So you will you will imagine a situation where there is a boss who is maybe sitting in the chamber, in his or her chamber. In this situation, let us assume that the boss is a male. Okay, he. So I am the employee. I'm going to assume that I'm a female. So you can even give names to these characters. Say the boss's name can be Mr. Prakash or say Mr. Rahul. Okay, so Mr. Rahul is your boss and you want to enter his chamber. So you will say Rahul sir, please may I come in, or sir may I please come in. So then the sir will speak and you need to write his dialogue, Mr. Rahul, and you can say, yes, please come in. May I help you, Pratiksha, in this situation? Okay, my name is Pratiksha. You can again give your character any other name if you like. And then I will say, sir, sorry, extremely sorry to disturb you. You know that sir is working, but I have come here for a certain request. Okay. Then maybe your boss will say, what is it, Pratiksha, how can I help you? So I will say, sir, I need to take 2 days leave. No, I need to take 3 days leave for a certain health checkup, and since it is located outside our city, I need this 3 days leave because I need to travel for so long, or whatever is your reason, you can mention. So maybe Rahul will ask, the boss will ask, okay, when do you need leave? So I will say, sir, I need leave on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of this month. Okay, and then Rahul will realize that these are important days for the company. So he will say, is it possible, Pratiksha, is it possible to reschedule your visit to the doctor, as maybe the company manager is going to be here. So maybe I will say, sir, I'm extremely sorry, but it is not possible for me to reschedule it. The doctor is unavailable on other days, or the doctor is not available on other days. So then Rahul, the boss, being a kind boss, will say, all right, Pratiksha, no problem, I will take care. Please, the work that is there, so please make sure that your work is up to date. You may go in, and being a good employee, you are going to be grateful to them. So you will extend your gratitude. Extremely thank you for your permission, sir. Okay, and the boss will then say, no problem, you're most welcome, and get well soon, or take care of your health, right? So such a conversation can be written, a formal, based on formal situations. You are free to choose your character names, you are free to imagine a little bit, right? Make it more real. Okay, also avoid writing words like thanks. Okay, thanks. Okay, that's very inappropriate. All right, it should be complete sentences, complete meaningful sentences. All right, I hope this session was helpful to you. Okay, make sure that you pick one of these situations and be creative, imagine the situation and write dialogues in the comments. Only then I will get to know if you have really understood. All right, thank you.